Hello, Cancer. Welcome on into your August 2020 reading. I am alignedsoultarot. Welcome in. Again, these readings are timeless. I might be picking up on past, present, or future energy. And as of late, a lot of my readings have been connecting into August and into the next 3 months, because a lot of what I've been speaking upon are planetary aspects that we're going to be feeling until the wrapping up of the year, really, but into November. So November, December. So a lot of these readings, from what I've been noticing, are really focusing on a chunk of time. Okay, so take it as it resonates, right? This is a general reading, so it is general. I like to highlight spiritual aspects of spiritual growth and development for you, so you can really tap in and tune in to your intuition when you are listening to this reading. And what it is that you need to hear at this time, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So Cancer, I am definitely sensing that you're feeling the Venus in Cancer. It started in August 7th. So it just began, and it's going till September 7th, I believe. And so this chunk of time, you're going to be feeling that loving, nurturing energy, especially that loving, nurturing energy that you give out so well, right? Cancers are very nurturing signs. Not all cancers or any sign is created equal in that matter, but in general, cancers are the nurturers of the zodiac, very emotional, very loving, very connected to home and family and friends and relationships. Like their friendships are really deep, the ones that they hold close. But they do have that shell, that exterior that can, and especially those claws of the crab that you can, that bite back, especially if your emotions are not in check, right? So that's the other side to cancers, is the emotional insecurities or imbalances that they might feel, like all people do. But such a watery sign that loves so deeply, it tends to feel very deeply as well. So with Venus in Cancer, I'm really feeling this lighthearted energy, but that's really up to you personally, how you deal with your emotions, because Venus in Cancer, some emotions can be coming up around emotional security in relationships, because that's really important to you at this time. Comfort, security, your roots, that gentle touch, trust, a lot of heart-to-heart conversations, being vulnerable, you or someone that you're in an intimate relationship with. During this period in time, you could be getting closer to someone you love. That could be a family member, a friend, or a lover. Deepening that bond, strengthening that bond. Or the flip side of that could be that you're noticing where there are cracks in the relationship that need to be strengthened. Because, like I said, Cancer, you're craving that emotional security, especially with Venus in your sign. It's illuminating all those aspects of your intimate relationships. And also with Venus, it is about our creature comfort. So our home, right? The material world. Venus is very much about abundance in the material world. So those aspects of your life could be being highlighted at this time. And usually when Venus enters into anyone's sign, you really feel the positive effects of that, right? And also you can feel, like I said, the cracks in the pavement as I'm visualizing. So even if you are sensing where this Venusian energy in your life needs to be created or filled in, as I'm getting, you have the power to do it with Venus in Cancer. It's in your sign. So things might be illuminated, but you have this ability to see it, feel it, and it's like equal it out, equal the playing field is what I'm getting. So for August, you have a lot of 10th house, placements. You have Mars in your 10th house, and then the August 18th new moon is in your 10th house. So a lot around achievements, honor. It's very work focused for you. Being very determined around how far you've come and how much farther you have to go. And with that Mars energy and Mars in Aries right now, we're feeling that gusto, that pickup, because Mars is in its own home planet. So all of us are feeling the buzz of August. I've been saying that for all the signs. But like I said earlier, I'm kind of picking up for the next several months. Mars is going to go retrograde from September 9th to November 13th. So please keep in mind that that period in time, you're going to have to take a slower approach. And I feel that for Cancers in particular, with that Venus in Cancer, it's really going to add this grace to your life, this elegance to your life, so that Mars in Aries going retrograde, it might not affect you as much as some of the other signs, is what I'm sensing. But just be prepared for that. And I've been giving that heads up for all my readings, like, get your work in now. Like, of course, there's always work to be had, even when a planet goes retrograde, if not more work. But just be aware that there might be some cracks in the pavement. I keep getting that saying for you, where you just gotta kind of fill in. It's like this molding I'm visualizing, where like you're filling in the gaps of your life. So enjoy this energy for August, this forward momentum that you're feeling around your career, around your personal development, your achievements, being honored for who you are as a person, you know, in your relationships, family dynamics, however that might be for you. Feel that energy right now and hold on to it. And it's almost like taking that energy, and like once you go into hibernation, when that have that kind of like deep freeze of Mars going retrograde, like you have all that energy and that abundance that you've culminated to take with you through the retrograde, is what I'm getting for you, Cancer. Also, in the pre-shuffle, I got wait patiently at the gates. So it's almost like you have this forward momentum and you believe in yourself and your achievements and how far you've come, and you can see the road ahead. But then come September through November, we're going to be feeling, all of us, the whole collective, the whole globe, we're going to be feeling a lot of this slower progression into winter, which is natural with seasonal changes as well, also depending on where you are in the world. But it's natural to kind of feel that summer to fall change of the seasons. Just know that with the planetary aspects, you might feel it a little bit more so this year, especially given all of the global transformation that we're having surrounding a lot of global issues right now, as you may know. So prepare for that and be aware of that. The more knowledge you have around what's happening, the more you can prepare, and the less that you will be burdened by it, right? Knowledge is power. So take this with you into the next coming months and understand it and have empathy, and know that whatever slows down on your timeline towards your achievements, your goals in life, know that it's serving you and it's serving everyone around you. It benefits the collective, it benefits the whole at this time, okay? But with this new moon in August 18th, I really want you to stay on task. So looking at the cards here in the pre-shuffle, you have the Four of Air. You have a lot of air energy, by the way, showing up here, which is all about communication. So I think for you, this is all about like progress. Four is stability, structure. So for you, being prepared, like structuring your life now for the next several months. Like I keep visualizing like a bear going into hibernation. So like think about a bear that's going into hibernation, knowing that they're about to go into hibernation and all that they have to plan for. So for you, Cancer, I really think that in all the signs, I think it's really important that we are aware of that, right? Going into the next several months, understanding that we have to have a nice, steady, stable foundation. And with the Tower card here, this is all about foundations. This is about false foundations that are crumbling. And this could be past energy. And with the Ace of Air right above that, you know, when I clarify the energy above, this Ace of Air here, which is all about communication. It's about speaking clearly your intentions and setting them out into the future. It's like manifesting, right? Especially on that new moon, August 18th. The power of manifesting with the new moon, writing it down, journaling it, saying it out loud, speaking it out loud to someone that you're in a partnership with, whether that be business or in an intimate relationship, really speaking it out. August 18th, getting it out so you can prepare for the next several months. Setting that foundation is what I'm getting with the Tower, and whatever is faulty, letting it crumble, right? That mold, all the cracks in the mold, that's this. And I think this has already happened. Like you can see that lightning that's cracking this Tower. So all those cracks, I think you're seeing those cracks now, Cancer. You're seeing where there were the slip-ups and the mishaps and the cracks here and the cracks there. And now it's like I'm filling it in. You're filling it in. You're seeing things, or you're having to see things for how they truly are. And as I said that, I was sitting on a card, so this must be true for you. The Magician was on my lap. This is the power of manifestation, like I was just saying. So August 18th, I would do a new moon ceremony for yourself. Very simple, you know, writing things down. You can look things up online, and I will actually provide in the description box below a really nice new moon blog, and it just gives you a little rundown on that energy and what that means for you, because the Magician is just backing up what I just said. This is all about manifesting. This is using all the 4 elements, you know, that moon energy above, right? As above, so below, to speak out the truth, right? With this Ace of Air here, this Ace of Swords is coming in. It's also the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Air is all about like cutting out all the debris with that Tower. Like, okay, we're going to declutter. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of that, you know, and whatever's left, the remnants, you know, filling in those gaps with positive affirmations, positive, healthy lifestyles, you know, looking forward to a better life, a better way is what I'm getting for you, Cancer. Lots of transformational energy in your reading, okay? This could be revolving around a father, masculine figure in your life, the father of your children, the father, your father, just a masculine energy I'm seeing here. There's this cycle with a masculine figure. The World card is underneath it, so there's like this repeating of a cycle. Maybe you're seeing things again. I'm seeing like there's just like this renewed sense of understanding with Venus in Cancer. You're seeing things for how they are. You're seeing this father figure for who they are. And the World card usually means like a cycle's ending. This is a new beginning. You know, the Fool is the last card in the major arcana, so it's like the end of the journey, right? It's like completion with the World, full circle. But with it being in reverse, I'm sensing that there's still things that need to be wrapped up. And that's really what you're going to be doing through that Mars retrograde, right? So anything around this masculine figure, there's going to be a lot of cycles and all those loose ends that I keep visualizing, like the cracks in the pavement, are going to be wrapping up. Doesn't mean that it needs to be ending. It just means that it's going to be, you're not going to be repeating those same cycles over and over again. I think that you're really going to be progressively discerning your values around love, especially with Venus in your sign, around this masculine figure. If you are a masculine watching this video, then this could definitely be about you and your personal growth and your personal development. It also could be about your father. So just know that this is major cycles wrapping up in the next several months for you around your personal growth and development if you are a masculine figure. And like I said, with this Four of Air, it's all about structure, right? Like I said, foundations. Also with the Four of Air, I'm going to read a little bit from the book here so you can see structure, routine, order, patterns, order your environment, banish clutter, clean house. Like I've been saying, create structure in your day, you know, rebuilding this tower, you know, letting that old tower crumble, that faulty foundation, and building anew. This is all about rebirth and like having the strength to do so, right? This Ace of Wands here. This is a passionate new beginning. This is creative inspiration. This is spirit as well with the wand energy. So you're really having this momentum, this drive, this passion to create structure, to create routine, to declutter, to see the cracks in the pavement, to see the faulty foundations, and de-stress, declutter, right? Is what I'm getting for you, Cancer. You have the Counselor card here in reverse, and this is all about a lack of empathy. The Counselor card is very watery. This is like Cancerian energy, Piscean energy. It's in reverse, so, and then the High Priestess is in reverse too, which is also Pisces Cancer energy. So it could be past, right? Because the way that I'm seeing the evolution of these cards is kind of like this past energy that was very stuck, not tapping into your intuition, not having understanding or empathy, or an unwillingness to see the truth is what I'm getting with the High Priestess card right next to it. Being rigid, unempathetic, not connected to source, not connected to your intuition. And that can't move into this new stable beginning with the Ace of Wands and the Four of Air. You know, that foundation needs to come down. These cycles need to wrap up. There needs to be a full circle here with the World card. And it's taking you having to see the truth and nothing but the truth, Cancer. Be receptive, okay? It's important that you listen to your intuition at this time. And I think, honestly, that this is more past energy. I think that, like, all of this heavy retrograde energy that we've been feeling in 2020's energy, it's been heavy. And it's been forcing us to see the cracks, you know, in the systems. This is even on a macro level, right? As a collective, as a world, as a unit, we're seeing all these faulty systems and cracks, right? And then we're also seeing it in our lives, emotionally, right? Like I said, emotional security. Are you happy, right? What brings you happiness? Are you lying? Are you selling yourself short, right? So all these things you're starting to see, and you're taking off this mask. You know, the mask is being removed. And like I said, this is happening to all of us right now. And it's scary sometimes when, you know, people's masks fall off and you see their true colors, or you even see your true colors. You're like, oh my God, I didn't realize, like, I was living an illusion, you know? And a lot of people are really waking up to those illusions, and we're starting to see the truth and nothing but the truth. And it's bringing us into this new energy that wants to come in, this Ace of Air, the World card, the Ace of Wands. You know, there might be some stagnation, right? And like treading lightly, right? Especially with the Mars going retrograde. But as long as you are in your A game in August, and you're coming correct, and you're seeing things for how they truly are, and not just like rose-colored glasses, is what I'm getting for you, Cancer. I really feel like that Venus in Cancer is really helping you see and feel, even because Venusian energy is very much about the five senses. So, and that's also very connected to the High Priestess, right? This is all about like the sixth sense. So tapping into not only your five senses with Venus in your sign, but then going a bit deeper into the subconscious mind. So really fully feeling gratified and like whole and wholesome. Comfort, right? Security. These are things that you are desiring. And it's definitely revolving around some masculine figure here. Security, right? You want to bring that into your future with this Ace of Wands. You want this so badly. You crave this so badly. And you're allowing yourself now to take off this mask, because that mask that you were wearing, Page of Wands in reverse, this is no inspiration, no creative spark, you know, feeling dull, feeling weighted down, you know, no change, just kind of the mundane. Page of Wands upright, though, is all about that Ace of Wands over here on the opposite side of the table here. You know, he's holding that wand. But when it's in reverse, you know, that fire is almost getting burnt out when you think of a match, you know, that you hold downward, like that wand holding downward. When it's in reverse, it burns really quickly. It burns out. But as long as you keep that lit upright, it stays lit. And it lights the future. It lights the way for you, dear Cancer. But you have to stay open and receptive. You have to be able to give yourself some time to really feel it out and understand your emotions, right? Emotions will be coming up around this Venusian energy. We also had over here in the pre-shuffle the Strength and the Chariot that came out. Strength, this is all about having the strength to do so, like I said earlier, having the strength to see these faults in the system, the cracks in the pavement, and seeing things for how they are and not just blaming it on someone else, but also taking accountability with the Strength card. The Chariot in reverse, this is your sign. This is Cancer. So this is, I think, when it's upright, this is about movement, travel, right? Movement forward. Fast movement at that. But when it's in reverse, like I said, this is taking you time. I think that this is going to be over the next several months, especially with Mars going retrograde, like I said, until November. So you're seeing things, you're opening up to this. This is a process that I'm speaking on. And it's taking a choice, right? The Lovers, revolving around love, Venusian energy. Also, the Lovers is a choice around this death, rebirth cycle with the World card here. Look at that beautiful transformational energy waiting to be opened up. But I want to clarify this masculine energy particularly. Who is this father energy for Cancer? Cancer, this father energy. What is this father energy here? Please tell me more. Okay. Sun in reverse, happiness. What is this father energy? Please show me what I need to see for Cancer. Father energy. Yeah, this is definitely someone that you have created a family with. Healing, heartbreak with the Three of Swords on the bottom. But it's in reverse, which is nice. So that means there's definitely some healing here. The sun is in reverse. So I think that means that things are still being illuminated, right? I keep going back to the cracks in the pavement. You're filling them in with the truth. You're rebuilding a foundation of surrounding your happiness. What brings you light? What brings the sun into your life? Illuminating, right? Even those aspects of self. The faults in the system. I'm going to actually label it something like that, your video, because I keep getting that. This is all around comfort, security, stable family, right? 10 of Pentacles. And the Two of Wands in reverse. You have this fire energy. You might be dealing with a fire sign. With the Ace of Wands here, the Page of Wands here, and then you got the Two of Wands. So this is, again, this waiting energy. As you can see here in the picture, this person has made a choice with the Two of Wands, and now they're casting out one of their wands. You can't really see it, but one of the wands is in their hand and one of them is being cast out. And there's the eagle above, the bird, whatever bird you want to call it, which also kind of represents intuition, like hawk's eye, bird's eye view, kind of getting a full spectrum vision. But you're casting out. The Two of Wands is like making a choice and then just kind of waiting is what I'm getting. Setting intentions is what I'm getting. So I feel like with it in reverse, there were intentions, expectations around this masculine figure. And at some point in time, they weren't fulfilled with the Sun card. And there is this restabilizing that's happening, this realization where both of you play a role in this relationship, this dynamic potentially. This story might not be for everyone, you know, singles. Like, this is a general reading. I just read the energies as I see it, okay? If you want to go a bit deeper with me in a personal reading, we can totally like deep dive into specifics, right? And all that information is in the description box below. But I am seeing where there was this realization, waiting and setting intentions, expectations, and almost like expecting someone to fulfill your happiness or vice versa. And that is codependency, right? We have to understand that we can't only get our happiness from one source or someone else. Like, it really has to come from within. And that's what I'm sensing here. Waking up to this, both parties waking up to this, and understanding that the father, the masculine, and the feminine, the mother, you know, however you interpret that, we all have both within us, but we also have to have that balance within us. And that's where we become independent and truly happy in that alignment, right? Of both sides of our personality and who we are, masculine, feminine, the yin and the yang, the dark and the light within us, and understanding that we have the power to manifest. And it's all the better to have someone that's in alignment with you, right? That you can work towards this 10 of Pentacles with. And I think that you're seeing that now. And however the story resonates for you, you're seeing that this person can either jump on board and start filling in the gaps and working together as a team, right? No more codependency, right, on either end. Or this person needs to exit, right, with the World card in reverse. Like, cycles need to close out. But however it resonates for you, it will depend on your story. But that's really what I'm getting here. Let's wrap up this August 2020 reading for you, Cancer, with some Moon Oracle energy. This one wanted to pop out. Please pay attention around the August 18th moon. Believe in the impossible. Be bold and make the first move. Yes. Like I said, be independent, you know, be bold. No more codependent relationships. Luck is on your side, right? When you see this value in yourself and you build this structure in your life, you create your own happiness, right? The Venusian energy, you believe in the impossible. And yeah, luck is on your side. It's beautiful. Luck is on your side at this time. You deserve happiness, Cancer, and just really feel that energy. You truly deserve the sun. You truly deserve this 10 of Pentacles. And you have the strength to do so with the Strength card here. Lots of transformation happening for you this month and for the next several months. So be prepared. And if you need more information from me, I would love to do a private reading for you. Be blessed. Bye, Cancer.